2008 was at the Beijing Olympics. President Bush. We went to the basketball arena to watch the men's USA team play basketball. So we went through the tunnel to go see Coach K and the boys. And I was on point, and then you turn around and come back the other way. I was trail, so I was the last man. Get back around to the doors, you know, like any stadium, you double doors, big doors or whatever, and you go in to sit down. He wasn't sitting in a box or anything. He was just kind of sitting in a row, but it wasn't super crowded. So we were going to post up around him, and everybody had been magged and all that stuff. But the Chinese, if you don't know, man, they don't play nice in the sandbox. I was working the leader of the free world, and they shut the door. Like I got cut off. It was like literally the gate closed. And so most of everybody got in. There was a couple of us that got shut out, and then they made like a human wall. Well, they're just mean mugging, you know. It was kind of weird. Barbara and Jen, I think Jenna was there. I know Barbara was there, but her detail leader. So he was trying to get through, and they were manhandling him. They're kind of manhandling her, but it was an S show. So we get through, but when I say get through, they open the doors. And it's still like a CF, man. It's just bad. And Billy Doyle, his eyes were about that big, man. He looked like he was scared to death. And Barbara, they were like getting manhandled. And then the Secretary of the Treasury was there. I think it was Paulson. He's kind of a tall guy, and they were getting manhandled. And I went to help, and my shift leader grabbed my arm and said, "Not your fight," because I'm working the man. And he was right. But it's hard to watch people getting messed with. Eventually, I had enough, and Glenn, the boss, wasn't looking. And when I saw Billy and Barbara getting messed with, I'd had enough. They weren't far away, but I took like two gigantic steps, you know, like I didn't run because it was close, but I was like two big gigantic steps. And I hit these two dudes that were kind of manhandling the detail leader and Barbara. And I hit them as hard as I could, like a hockey check. Wham! I hit them pretty good. and they went flying off of them, and Billy and Barbara got through. Of course, she didn't know who I was, but the look on her face looked relieved. And Billy was then smiling like a Cheshire cat. He was like, "Thanks, man." And they got through. And then what I was doing is when I hit them, they kind of stunned them, and to get them off, I grabbed them. And one guy was about my size, so I just reached out to his throat. And the other guy was shorter, so I reached down, and I was literally squeezing them right here. Not as hard as I could, but pretty hard. And the big guy, the one that looked really mean, he looked scared to death. His eyes got big too. I guess I startled him because we were way outnumbered. And the little short dude, man, that joker snap kicked me right in the family jewels. And I thought I was going to pass out.